Hey friend, John McLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Listen to Her Heart as recorded by Tom Petty. Now if this is the first video in this series you've seen, I'm posting a brand new song lesson for every single track off Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers' Greatest Hits album. This is the third track. We're going to take a look at how to play Listen to Her Heart. Now this song has some really great guitar parts in it, and I broke out my Rickenbacker 12 string for this because you hear a lot of 12 string on this album. We're going to be in the key of A and go through just a couple sections. I'm going to break it down for you top to bottom. But before we jump into it, I want to hook you up with a gift right away. If you haven't downloaded my fretboard guide yet, you're going to want to grab this at the first link down below. And it's going to show you the 5 chords and scales that I use to map out the entire fretboard. And when it comes to learning how to improvise or learning songs faster, this is basically the framework that I use. So when I look down at the neck, I see these shapes and these scale patterns, and I show you how to connect those on just this one-page PDF, and I want to give it to you completely for free. All you got to do is go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or click the first link down below and you can download it right there as my gift to you. So hope you enjoy that, and with that said, let's dive into this lesson. All right, let's start with the intro figure, and this is all based around an A chord, and we're gonna be breaking up the chord and playing a little melody off of it. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got just a little 4-bar pattern that repeats. Now I'm playing an A chord here starting from the 5th string down, open, 2, 2, 2, open. And I like using my middle, index, and ring fingers for that A chord, but you could do it like this if you want, and just take that finger off. But this is the way that I do it here. Now what you want to do is you want to start by just playing more of the lower strings. So with our strum hand, we're going to be like doing this. So sometimes we play more of the bass strings, sometimes we play more of the treble strings. So you want to develop that control. So we're going to go bass, treble, treble again, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take this finger off. So we're going to open up that 2nd string, and this gives us an A sus2 chord. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and. So it's on the and of 3 we get that sus2 chord. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Then we'll go back to the bass strings on the and of 4. So the first measure goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then the second measure goes. Okay, so we stay on that A sus2 and we strum 1 and 2 and. So again, breaking up the strings here on more treble, treble, bass. So 1 and 2 and. Then we play the top strings. We play that A sus2 chord and then drop down that finger to go back to the A chord. So we got this kind of just moving back and forth between the sus and then just the straight up A natural. So the second measure goes 1 and 2 and 3 and. So putting that together with the first measure, we get 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, then we do a similar thing again for the next 2 bars, but a slightly different rhythm. Here we're gonna go. So that's starting on the A chord. We're gonna play the bass strings, then the treble strings twice. Then play the treble strings again, but take off that finger to go back to the sus2 chord. Then bass strings. So measure 3 goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Then the final measure goes A sus2 to A, and we just go 1, 2, like this. 1, 2. So bars 3 and 4 put together go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So all together the intro sounds like this. 3 and 4 and. Goes again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's the main figure there, and we're gonna play little variations of that, and it's gonna come back throughout the song. Here it is one more time up to speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get all of that out of basically just an A chord there and then moving one note on and off. From there, we go into the verse, and that's where Tom Petty comes in singing. The lyrics here are, "You think you're gonna take her away." We're gonna go to this next. Okay, so we've got an A chord and then this little kind of bass riff. We're gonna play the A, and here I just do a light palm mute, and you can do quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So that's 6 strums. Then you go. So that's 4 on the 5th string, open, then 5, 4, back to A. 1, 2. Now on the last time, I'll just stay on the A, and then we go to the chorus where the lyrics go, "Listen to her heart." Here we're gonna play this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we go to G just for 2 beats. This is actually a 2/4 bar. You just do 2 strums on G, and you can do any G. Here I'm doing like a 4-finger G, but I take off the index finger and just mute the 5th string. Then we go to basically the intro figure again, but with a different rhythm. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. So I'm just staying on that A sus. Da 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 G G A. From there we go to E, and we play. And we go back to the intro figure there. So that's E, just all 6 strings, open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. 1 and 2 and riff. Then we go back, everything goes again, then we get to the bridge, and that's where Tom Petty sings, and you just can't creep up on her. Here we're gonna play this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're back to the intro figure for the guitar solo there. So here for this final section, the bridge, you just play a G and let it ring for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go to A, 2, 3, 4, and let that ring. There's some cool fills that you could do like. So that's just, I'm thinking about a D triad, but if you move that all the way up to the 9th fret, it's an A chord. So you start on the 1st string and you go 10, 9, then 10 on the 2nd string, then 9 on the 3rd string. Back to G, then A for a bar, then E, 2 bars, big build, and guitar solo. We go back to that intro figure. Then of course we hit the chorus. Then we have the final outro section, which is just the main figure again. And we play a D, A, then G, A. And that's how it ends. So take your time with this one. As I mentioned, it's a great song to play on 12 string, but if you don't have a 12 string, it'll still sound great on 6 string as well. You can work on strumming and playing those little melody notes and breaking up the strings. This is all great practice for your rock guitar technique. So keep going, you got this. And to help you even more, be sure to grab my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. This is one of the most useful PDFs that I've ever put together for guitar instruction. You can grab it completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide. It's going to give you my system of the way that I look at the guitar neck. Again, completely for free. So you can use the first link down below or johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide. As always, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying this series. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you in another video real soon.